Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Williams. Completed left side to Thomas. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
That last catch looked good enough for the first, but they're going to need another inch or two here on 3rd down. Running for it, it's Swift. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Williams throwing on 4th. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. Oh, and he gets in the 7 they needed. Great play call working for him on 4th. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, here's Swift. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now a 2nd down throw for Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Bears first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Williams to throw. And this one is knocked away from the intended target. Good start from the defense here. That incompletion brings up 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Williams. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Cameron Hayward. And now it's going to be 3rd and 12.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Williams set to pass. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration. That forces 4th down.
You know, Kate, you get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. On 4th down, it's Williams. Absolutely fires this one right side. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 38 yards. And the Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Rodgers now on 2nd down. Caught just shy of the goal line. And there it is. Touchdown Steelers. Pat Fryermuth, 14 yards. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, he tried to match that last touchdown in just one play, Brock. Just couldn't connect on the deep shots.
Would have been kind of nice, right, if one play was all it took, but just not going to happen.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now Williams. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass rushers there in time once again. They down him on the last snap, Brock. Forced the incompletion this time. And those plays have brought up 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And it ends up a good return for them. Up past their own 40.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. He finds Fryermuth over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
Working quickly
18.
here.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And before we could see a snap, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Here's Rodgers. And the Bears are going to get home. He's dropped. Offensive line fast.
Rodgers sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Second down, it's Rodgers. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Bears in the nickel, 3rd down. The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Bears bringing out an extra DB here, 3rd down. Rodgers set to pass. And they come up empty on that 3rd down. Would have been good for the first, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is 4th down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Before that play clock can expire, Mike McCarthy finds an official and calls timeout. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They'll go for it. Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
That's Cox. It's the rookie out of Stanford. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
18 on the play. First down, Bears.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Williams will look to throw. They close in on him and drag him down on the other side of midfield. They got him at the 48. But those are the hurry-up offense here.
It's second down.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for second down and 13. After the sack, Williams. He's under pressure again, and they hit him on the throw. Pass not going anywhere as a result. And the rush forces third down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Third and long for him here. And he's going to be taken down back at the 39. That's Hayward. He got to him again. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. To throw, Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
I know, Kate, on the stat sheet, that failure is going to go on the guy catching the pass, but to me, that's really about the play call and the execution. You just can't have that on fourth down.
Now here's Rodgers. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. at the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And they now lead by 14 points.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And that's going to give the Bears the first down.
A gain of 21 yards.
Now here's Williams.
First down.
Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. Down to the 10. And he gets home. Touchdown, Bears. DeAndre Swift going in from 58 out.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Well, no real answers for that one. I can't imagine you would do that intentionally for any reason, can you? Yeah, no, but some excellent field position awarded for that kick out of bounds. So first down from the 41. To throw, Rodgers. Gets this to Pittman over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Rodgers, 1st and 10. And he's up over 150 yards passing thanks to that previous completion. Flush down now to his left. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
Rodgers to throw, 2nd down. And down he goes on the wrong side of midfield. They got him at the 46. Offense in the hurry up here.
Rodgers sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's 3rd down.
To throw is Rodgers. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears will begin the 4th quarter with a football following the interception. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Closing in, and they're going to get him down. They're going to mark him at the 42. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Williams set to pass. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
To throw is Williams. They connect on the deep shot. And they get to him as he gets the 1st down, making it look easy, partner, on 3rd and 17. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This will be from 52 yards.
52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
Now Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gaining limited to a couple.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Rodgers on 1st. Now 3 for 3 on this series after he threw the pick the last time out. Throwing it again here. And the rusher's going to win this rep. They get to him. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Rodgers has a man downfield. It's Pittman. There it is. Touchdown, Pittman. Boswell to add the PAT.
Chris Boswell on for the point after.
Sent right down the middle and good. And the lead is up to 12.
Steelers 21, Bears 9. Chris
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Thomas on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Now Williams. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers will be down inside the opposing 35